Okay, welcome everyone to day one of our 3-day holiday challenge. So I'm super excited to be here with everyone. And if I haven't met you, my name is Anna Tansley, and I am the founder of Choices and Outcomes. So if you never knew the person behind it or who's teaching all the time or on the videos, that's me. And I'm super excited to share this super quick but super powerful and potent meditation with you all in time for the holiday season. And we're going to do 3 days in a row together, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Today's going to go a little bit longer because I'm just going to do a little explanation on the meditation. We're going to really lock into the posture, really feel it in our bodies, get the breath down, get the internal recitation of the mantra down. And then when we hop on tomorrow and then on Tuesday, we're just going to roll a little bit quicker. And we're going to do the actual meditation for 3 minutes. And then we're going to have that moment at the end where we actually just sit and we integrate the energy and we experience the flow of it. So we just meditate after. And what we're going to do is a posture that uses our body, uses our breath, and gives our mind direction. It's ultimately something I love about Kundalini. I don't know if most people are new here or if they have experience with Kundalini, but what I love about Kundalini meditations is there's a lot going on at once. And when there's a lot going on at once, for us to do the posture, have a mental vibration going, to do the breath, that brings our mind into a very special conscious state, a special awareness, a special focus. So we don't have to just sit down and be like, okay, I'm going to clear my mind. Okay, I have this stressful deadline coming up at work, so I'm just going to clear my mind about it. And I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to vibe. That's not always available to everybody. Some people need the actual kind of action-oriented, the dynamic aspect of doing multiple things at once to create this state of relaxation in the body. And so that's what we're going to have an experience of with this meditation and doing a bunch of things at once. And why that's important for the holidays and for life in general is I love these teachings because they have such a pragmatic application into our daily lives. Is when I can take 3 minutes and I can focus myself as best as I can. Some days are going to be better than others. And you'll find that over the next 3 days, some will be easier than others. If I can handle all of these things kind of happening at once and I can focus myself, even if it's just 1 second of really like dropping in, that means that when I'm sitting at the Thanksgiving table, when I'm in the wrap-up meeting for the project that I have at work, and there's a lot of moving pieces, there's a lot of balls being juggled in the air, or there's a lot of conversations, there's a lot of opinions that maybe I'm not feeling at the moment. I have had a real experience in just 3 minutes of when there's a lot of external stimuli going on, I can tap into me, and I can come back to me, and I can settle, and I can listen to my breath, and then I can respond how I want to respond. I can move through the way I want to move. I can make the conscious choice, right? So then the ball is in your court to move accordingly, and we're not just kind of out of whack because of all the external stimuli going on. And there's a lot of external stimuli happening out there. So in this meditation, there's a lot of things I could spend like a week talking about all the different effects of it. But what I really want us to have is just an experience of us going into us and creating a change in the internal environment where the external environment has to respond. And so you do this for a couple of days and see how you feel, and then also see how other people in your life are responding to you differently, just from a very short 3 to 5 minute meditative practice. Okay, so I'm excited. This is the first one that when I first started practicing Kundalini, this was the first meditation I ever did a challenge with myself for, and I went about 70 days with the first time I ever picked this one up. And I was like, I'm going to try it and see what happens. And it's really powerful in just 3 minutes. Okay. So we're going to bring the palms together and we're going to tune in and we're going to get after it. Okay. Sit up tall. Press the palms together and then roll the shoulders up, back, and down. So we have a lot of tension in the shoulders that we carry. So just feel, I want you to pull them up tall to the ears and then send them back and down and just relax into this posture. When the palms of the hands are pressed together, we bring our mind into a balanced, neutral state, bringing the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere into balance, communicating now from a place of neutrality. And then take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale through the nose, let the belly expand out on the inhale. Exhale, navel comes toward the spine. And then in Kundalini, we tune in with Om Namo Gurudev Namo. If you don't know it now, you can just listen deeply to the sounds. You can open your mouth and copy the sounds. And then by day 3, you'll have it down. But this mantra tunes us into us and also tunes us into the lineage and all the teachers and all the masters and all of the energy there. Okay, so we're going to inhale deep. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deep through the nose. And exhale. Okay, we're tuned in and we're ready to go. Set now. Okay, so the hands are going to come up and we're going to place all the tips of the fingers together here. So you're going to create a connection between all tips of the fingers. And then the thumbs are going to point back toward the chest here. So all the fingers are pressed together. There's a space between the palms. And then the fingers are forward. The elbows are out to the sides. And then the thumbs point back toward the heart center, toward the chest. And then you're going to sit up tall here. You might actually start to feel some energy move. This is going to stimulate both the left and right hemisphere of the brain and open up different channels of energy for us here in this posture. And then the eyes for this meditation are open and they're looking down at the tip of the nose. So you're doing your best here. If that eye gaze is unfamiliar to you, it's not super comfortable. You can take your hand at the end of your nose, just take the index finger. Looking at the tip of the nose stimulates the frontal lobe of the brain. It brings a great intuition as well. And this meditation really works on the intuition. Okay, so the eyes are open at the tip of the nose. It brings a special focus. And when you lock the optic nerve there, you start to move energy differently. And you get access to the subconscious mind. Okay, so bring the finger out about 6 inches away and then just look at the index finger. That's another way to get into the eye gaze. Okay, so do your best. The hands are coming up. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to inhale deep through the nose. And you want to hear your breath. So as soon as you hear your breath, you start to increase your awareness and you start to increase the strength of the auric field in the nervous system. So listen deeply to your breath. Mine's going to cut out just because of Zoom. You're going to take a full deep inhale and then through the mouth, 8 emphatic strokes out. And so it cuts out a little bit because that's just the nature of Zoom. But when you do the 8 strokes out through the mouth, you want to imagine like you're blowing out candles, but the breath is coming from the navel. So it's really powerful breath. And the cheeks are naturally going to puff out. So like you're blowing out candles or blowing to start a fire on some kindling. That's how you want to think of it, okay? And so again, there's a lot of things happening. We're going to get into the posture here. Thumbs point back toward the chest. Eyes are open at the tip of the nose. And then you're going to inhale deep through the nose. So get started here. I'm going to guide you through it. Inhale deep through the nose. And then exhale 8 full strokes out the mouth. Inhale deep through the nose. And then exhale 8 deep strokes through the mouth. Find your rhythm, and you're doing your best on the 8 strokes through the mouth. As we do this over the next few days, the levels are going to get stronger. Hold the posture. Inhale deep. Hold the breath. Put a pressure between the fingertips. Exhale through the mouth. And then inhale deep through the nose. And then bring the hands up and shake the hands. Really vigorously shake the hands. Shake out all the stress. Really shake, shake, shake. Exhale. Please relax the hands down. Meditate for a moment, eyes closed. Hands in Gyan Mudra, that's index finger and thumb touching. And just meditate for a moment. Relax the breath. Tune into you, the mind, body, energetic system, all of it. Just tune in now. Inhale deep through the nose. Exhale. Very good. Day 1 is complete. Please bring the palms together at the center of the chest. Sit up tall. And then, as always, we end with one long Satnam to close the practice. Satnam, truth is my essence. It's a high vibrational sound. We're going to let it guide us for the rest of tonight and into tomorrow until we meet again. Inhale deep. Sat. No. And Satnam. Okay. Satnam. Day 1 complete. 2 more days to go. It's a very simple meditation, but as always, just become the observer. So just observe yourself throughout the next 3 days. Commit to yourself. Keep your word to yourself. And watch the compounding gains that come from practicing this just 3 days as you roll into the kind of holiday season here. And then you'll have a meditation technique to take with you after we finish our challenge, if you choose to continue on with it. But a great stress relieving meditation, very short, with very profound benefits very quickly. Okay, thank you so much, Satnam. And you can always reach out to me if you have any questions. And we will be back here at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow for a much quicker, more condensed practice together. Okay, thank you, Satnam.